For me, Ethiopia had been on my gotta get to list for over a decade. I remember the first time I heard about Ethiopia, my mind was blown. I heard that they had different calendars, and the lady who I was speaking to was Ethiopian descent, and she was just telling me about her culture, and she has so much joy in her eyes, and she was telling me about Ethiopia that I knew that someday I had to go. And so now that I've gone, no one can take these memories away from me. They're gonna be with me for a lifetime. I'm so happy I went. If you've been dreaming of a trip and it seems out of reach or like, I'm never gonna get there, don't give up. You can do it. Figure out a way to get there. Even the capital city, Addis Ababa, it's very culturally rich. There's a lot of things to do. I really met some really friendly people. So you will probably fly in there and be tempted to get in and get out. Don't do it, man. Stick around at least for a couple of days and see Addis Ababa if you can. If you're really into religious sites, you can't go wrong with northern Ethiopia. There's so many good sites there, historical beyond belief. The passion and the faith of the people really impressed me. I was really surprised by that. I knew that this was a centuries-old religion, but I had no idea that this was pretty much a lifestyle for so many Ethiopians. It blew my mind, and I was so impressed by it. But there's more to the sea up north, like the food, and there's castles and tombs, so it's more than just religious sites. I think for me, my favorite part was the Omo River Valley and hanging out with the tribes of southern Ethiopia. It was just mind-blowing. That's an experience that I know I will never forget. I'm kind of thinking like, did that really happen? It feels like a dream. And I go back and I look at the photos of the video or some of the things that I bought from there, and I'm like, yeah, it really happened, man. That's crazy. Tribes of southern Ethiopia do have a tough time. They're living very, like they live, very basic, like they did, very simple. It's a hard life. Their lives are going to improve, their culture is going to change, so if you want to get there and see that, now's the time. But don't begrudge them for wanting and getting a better life. I met some folks there in the tribes that were going to college, getting educated, and coming back to help their fellow tribes people out, and I thought that's fantastic. So I'm all about that. I want them to have a better time. They're not relics in a museum. Progress happens. People need to have the opportunity available to you and I. Ethiopia was worth the wait. I'm so happy I was able to make it. If you're thinking about it, or if you have another trip on your radar and you're like, I gotta go, make it happen. Just do it. Life is short. It's meant to be lived. I'll leave it at that. I promise.